clothesline. Pope gonna go roll up off the ropes. Got Joe down. And, oh, man. Quickly, Joe takes it, drops it down to the naked choke. Did he tap immediately? And he did.
Mike, he tapped in like 2 seconds.
If that.
The winner of the match, Samoa Joe.
Wow, Pope not even wasting any time, not even trying to get out. Joe gets the win. Pope taps out, but it was so quick. It was, I don't know, I'm assuming Pope just didn't want to get choked out, or
I mean,
not showing a lot of heart.
That's where I was headed. We've all heard the expression, tap out to live another day.
Well, that went a little too far.
That was almost, wow.
That was like, once he felt that Joe had rear control, he just tapped before Joe even hooked it in. Hence why Pope's able to stand up and he's not getting CPR right now.
Face to face come Samoa Joe and the Pope after this matchup, which Joe wins by the immediate quick tap out of D'Angelo Dinero.
Well, that's after all
what do you think?
These dudes have been through here.
You think Joe's going to buy in?
No, I don't think he's going to buy in. Well, I guess I was wrong, and I guess Joe shouldn't have did that. Buckle. No pad on that, right to that steel. Pope's not done, Mike. Pope's not done!
That DDE, D'Angelo Dinero Express double knees to the back of the Pope after putting him face and head first right into the exposed steel of the corner.
Well, the Pope not getting the victory, but leaving his mark on the Samoan submission machine.
And I think now we understand his actions with that quick and immediate tap. Whoa, you said leaving his mark?
Oh, boy.
He just left his mark on the head of Samoa Joe as the blood drains down.
Joe looks extremely angry. Oh, my God.
And the Pope escapes just as Joe charges at him. D'Angelo Dinero heads up the ramp. Boy, that quick tap out earlier. It's almost to the point of cowardice, isn't it?
It might be cowardice, but I'll tell you, it was, you know, hindsight being 20/20, at the end of the day, it was actually smart by the Pope what he did. Really. Look at the mark he left. Look at he split the head open up. Samoa Joe, and he didn't get the win, but won the battle.
At this stage of the game, he thought, well, I know I can put him away with the muscle buster. I'm going to try it, go for the pin, get the 7 points, and now look at this.
Rear naked choke is applied. But amazingly, Angle drops down. And check out the ring positioning of the ankle lock. Dead center in the middle. Long way for Joe to go.
टकराने वाला जब टक्कर का हो तो होती है अग्नि परीक्षा। हार को बल्ले की धार पर जब कोई रखे तो होती है अग्नि परीक्षा। आखिरी सांस तक जब किसी में जीत की प्यास हो तो होती है अग्नि परीक्षा। जब क्रिकेट की दुनिया के दो धुरंधर टकराएंगे तो हर मुकाबला बनेगा एक अग्नि परीक्षा। देखिए साउथ अफ्रीका वर्सेस इंडिया 5 जनवरी 2018 से सिर्फ सोनी 10-1 और सोनी 10-3 पर। को प्रेजेंटेड बाय रेमंड द कंप्लीट मैन।
Here we go, 5 red lights for the start of the Hong Kong E3. at this.
White here.
Yes. Oh, big slide from Rosenquist. Oh, and the race goes away from him.
Brilliant job from those three.
You're in a big match yourself, Bound for Glory Series match. Let's go ahead and take a good look at the leaderboard. Topping the list, James Storm with 36 points, and just behind him, Samoa Joe with 27 points. And your opponent tonight in 4th place with 20 points. Now, Joe, what is your strategy going into tonight?
My strategy tonight. You see, it's pretty simple. 1 year ago when I got into the Bound for Glory series, my strategy was to hurt, kill, and maim everyone involved in this endeavor. But this year it's different. This year, let's just say I've seen the light. I see the opportunity. I see the road paved to my heavyweight championship through the Bound for Glory series. And that leaves you, Kurt. What do you represent? Well, tonight, you're not a gold medalist. You're 10 points. Tonight, you are not an indestructible wrestling machine. You are the man who I will make tap out. You are an ends to a means. And I will beat you, Kurt, by any means necessary.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is a Bound for Glory Series match. Introducing first from the Isle of Samoa, the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe!
You know, JB, people always ask me on Twitter at Real Mike today about my favorite matches that I've called through the years. It's so difficult to narrow that down. I will.
And his opponent from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle!
And who will ever forget Genesis 2006 when Samoa Joe's 18-month winning streak came to an end courtesy of this man, Kurt Angle, and his ankle lock. We saw the updated leaderboard in the Bound for Glory series.
And that is his daughter and son, Cody and Kira, here tonight. Obviously at ringside with his dad in the ring, Kurt Angle.
Talking about that updated leaderboard that we saw just moments ago. That reflects what happened this past Friday night in Charleston, South Carolina, when Kurt Angle forced the Pope to submit. He picked up 10 points, and as a result, now has 20 points in the Bound for Glory series.
Yeah, we were in Charleston on Friday night, great TNA Live event, and I flew back on the same plane with Kurt Angle on Saturday morning. Managed to weasel my way up to first class and talk to Kurt for a little bit. And Kurt made it very clear. How about this? From here on out, he says every match he competes in the Bound for Glory series, he is going to try and go for that 10 points. He's going to try and end it via submission. And obviously, earning those extra points, he feels will be the key to getting the advantage, getting the points, and continuing all the way to the main event of Bound for Glory in October. To be able to do that, he's got to go through the Samoan submission machine, a man who also could use those 10 points in a big way tonight.
It's a great strategy, and you know that both of these men who specialize in submissions will be doing their damnedest to get that 10 points that you pick up with a submission victory. If you look at it from Kurt Angle's standpoint, if he were to get a pin win over Samoa Joe tonight, he'd move into a tie for second with 3 to 4 out on the concrete. Head of steam for Joe. Big 300-pounder goes airborne. Suicide dive by Joe, right on target.
And there isn't another 300-pounder in this industry that can fly like Samoa Joe. Obviously, we've seen the strength, we've seen the submission, we've seen the size. Nobody moves like Samoa Joe in that ring. Wow.
First Kurt tossed all the way out to the concrete. Joe immediately follows up. You pointed out the quickness of Samoa Joe, and it was on display right there. Big forearm shot off the suicide dive. Angle rolled back in, and Joe left himself wide open. Surprised to see that Samoa Joe would put himself in a position like that. Complexion of the match quickly turns in favor of the Olympic gold medalist. Joe able to counter, turn it around on Kurt, then punctuate it with the kick to the back of the head of Angle. Kurt set up in the corner. The muscle buster attempt by Joe. Stop, blocked by the Angle headbutt of all things. And then how about Kurt's follow-up move?
Well, obviously a drop kick off the top rope, not a move you see normally from Kurt Angle, but you know what? We've also seen Kurt Angle moonsault from the top of a steel cage. We've seen a lot from this man.